Hello everybody, this is the Master of Cubes with the video. Today I'm remembering to fix my volume before I start recording, and to hit escape, not F1. Crops need to be harvested. Today I am here with some more Minecraft. And since last episode I've been thinking. Well, actually, first thing is, the only off-camera work I did besides strip mining is, I've been digging a bunch of quartz and filling this in. Looking pretty good. I actually want to reseed this land a lot. There's a wide open flat plains right in front of this. Yeah, and you can see where the white ends and the less white starts over here, with the sand all along here. So we shall munch on some steak. Yeah. So just a bit more. That might be, I don't know. The thing is, I've gained a lot of experience from mining quartz. It only just occurred to me to use efficiency, or to use silk touch. I've been using silk touch when strip mining, just until I get fortune. But, so what I was doing was I was recording my... Ooh, I forgot about the U. Nether what? So what I've been doing is I've been recording myself, with no, voice, actually. But just recording myself without audio, without narrated, without commentary is the word I'm looking for. Digging... not dig. Oh my god, words. They're not coming right now. Just enchanting. So I've dug enough quartz for 2 enchants, and I enchanted pickaxes both times. And I got tools chest. I already had this one. Oh no, sorry. I got this one, and I already had this one. So what I think I'll do is when this one gets close to breaking, once I rename it, because you always rename before you enchant or repair, I'll combine these two, and I think it'll cost less. But I'll go test that right now, actually. Nether. Wait, no, brewing. Brewing and nether are separate. Okay. Let's. Oh my god, I always forget. I did not just jump on that carrot. Did I change those crops to carrots on camera? I think I did. Yeah, and I talked about needing more space or something. Oh, right, anvil. So, that's too expensive. Oh. Well, the cost of repairing is being sent way down at 1.8. Yeah. To be honest, at first I wasn't happy that there were... Oh, look at you. With Smite 4, pigmen are really easy to kill. That was handled badly. You can go into the nether. My chest plate is about to break. Anyway, so yeah, I was watching through my last few videos, and I realized that I kept talking about making a train station to connect my builds, but I never actually explained what I meant by train station. You might think, well, a place for trains. Well, when I say train, I actually mean minecart. So that's just a minecart hub. Again, comparable to what you see in many Let's Plays, being a nether hub. But yeah. So today, what we're gonna do... Is this enough? I'm not sure. Is we are going to pimp out the inside of this place. So... Oh, did I really put the silk touch away? Let me get everything ready, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay then, I'm back. Little buddy is going to get in the way, unfortunately. Let's put... That's it. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let it... Close the door. So let's dig a line this far. And dig out this, 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 this. And then... Once we get up here, we shall now dig out... Oh yeah, that's a creeper explosion. All that. And we are now going to glowstone it up. Wait, why did I dig these out? Let me just do this first. And then what we're gonna do is fill... Oh, right. And then one here. And then... Oh, it's these two I need to break, isn't it? Yes, it is. No, no, no! Oh, little buddy. Oh, little buddy. Wait. Wasn't his name Little Friend? Oh, well, you're Little Buddy now. Come on up. Oh, my God. Oh, gosh. There we go. You may have noticed that I have a lot less diamonds now, and that's from enchanting... Oh, great. That's from enchanting pickaxes. Yeah. I mean, making pickaxes to enchant. This. And now... Oops. One. Da. 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 Ta-da! There's now a line. Actually, this should be glowstone, shouldn't it? But that'll show on the outside, won't it? Let's find out. Yeah, well, if I put glowstone here. Well, is that a bad thing to have a bit of glowstone there? What if I continued the glass? I don't really want to change the outside more than I already have. But that makes it really hard to change the inside because the walls are only one thick, right? So if I change any of these blocks, except for like this one, then it shows on the outside. And I tried putting some glass here in my test world, but it just didn't look right the way it stuck out in this corner. So yeah, not fun. But we have a little magenta entryway here. And once we wake up, I have a bit of a dilemma to explain to you guys. Well, the first, I guess, I have multiple dilemmas which actually aren't as bad when combined. You'll see what I mean in a second. Well, firstly, I am really busy this week and next week, which is why I missed last week's episode. And, but this is a good time to be busy because I don't have too much to do. Because I wanted to go explore new terrain the episode after I did the Nether, or maybe 2 episodes after if I had enough to do. But I don't. So if I want to explore, I can, but I'd rather wait for 1.8 to come out. I don't like playing on the snapshots. I find it's just I don't know. I just rather wait until everything's tested, because there are some really weird, possibly, I've heard of world-breaking bugs before, and sure, they're rare, but no thanks. So we're gonna run past these cows, and I'm going to discuss a few build ideas that I've had. Don't tell me we're gonna go through this again. Okay. It's not right there. Let's see. There's our home. So we... Okay. I'm trying to... It's in between these two trees, I think. Yep. G jungle hole. So, I was trying to think of possible builds, and I'm going to go through them. The first one I want to discuss is a castle made entirely out of green blocks, because as I've mentioned multiple times, I don't know about in this series, probably, but I have an obsession with the color green, which is the main reason why I wanted to use that in the main color scheme of my tower. So I thought, well, I'd want to do it in a jungle, but the problem in the jungle is that there are trees everywhere, and unless I want to take down the entire jungle, it would be really secluded, and I wouldn't want that. I would want it grand, you know, like out in the open, towering above everything. So, and also, there's so much green around it, I'd want it to stand out, right? So, like in the jungle, there's so much green around. So the idea I had, turn, there. The idea I had was, was to choose a spot. I thought maybe the jungle pit for whatever reason, and then build maybe a redstone elevator or maybe a waterfall or something. Anyway, that goes to a floating island that would have the big castle on it, and it would contrast, if it was high enough, it would contrast with the sky as a bright green. And looking at it, I think I might do that. I wanted it in a spot where it was visible from our main little base here, but didn't tower over everything. And I don't really build in jungles much, so as long as I don't do anything on that hill, I don't think anything would really be towering over us. I think that would work. But I don't have any... I'm not going to start that this episode, just wondering. The second idea I had, which I'm definitely not going to do immediately because it requires a bit of research, but actually, you know what? I'm going to keep that one a surprise. But it's something I was thinking about doing in the mesa. I'll say that much. Just because I haven't done anything with the mesa yet. So, yeah. You know what? That brown and white clay up there, or brown and clay and whatever that block was, it reminded me of nether brick and quartz. Or soul sand and quartz. Some brown nether block and quartz. Is this? Yeah, okay. If I need hardened clay ever, I can mine this. Whoa. Yeah, it was white. Okay. It doesn't really look much like quartz up close. Looks more pink. But yeah. Anyway. You might be thinking, but Master, I thought you weren't going to explore this episode, and yet you are venturing so dangerously far away from your spawn location. Well, firstly, you sound like a monotone robot, so get some experience, talk to people, practice, don't be... Wait a minute. I was gonna say don't be a nerd like me, but if you are a nerd, then cool, awesome. Be whoever you're happy being. And that is your moral advice of the day. Anyway. Is this a cave or just a little hole? That's sort of cool. Oh no, it is a cave. Why am I doing this? I get so distracted. Ah! Ah! Mwahaha. Oh. Well, that sort of ruined it. Hey, squids. Oh, man, that little natural bridge is so cool. Right here. Anyway. I'm only going to explore this mountain because it was already generated, and the reason I don't want to explore until 1.8 is because the new stones that appear in Extreme Hills, I would want to gather those. But looking around, um, I mean, this had already been generated, and I'm only going in one direction, and don't, I don't think I'm gonna go too far, so. Anyway, another idea I had for a build, and I don't think I really have the skill to pull this off, but it would take a long time if I ever attempted it, and why not attempt it, right? Is a medieval village, but I would actually build two medieval villages with a giant wall in between, and these villages are at war. So the areas really close to the fence would have more military sort of based, military, I don't know. Oops, hit my mic. Gonna see how that turned out on the sound in a sec. Um, just sort of more military, kind of defensive, really tough buildings kind of thing. While the farther back you go from the wall that separates the two towns, you get more residential, peaceful, sort of like bakery, shops, that kind of thing. And I guess government buildings and treasuries and stuff, I didn't think of this before, would be farther away. Is that a pillar of gravel? That's cool. And this area is perfect. Oh, I just had an awesome idea. This area, ignoring the swamp, is short on trees, but this area is short on fresh water. Well, they have that river, but this area has fresh water in a huge excess because of that lake and stuff. And I guess you can find river fish, but I was thinking about fishing and stuff, and there is a plains over there, which is generating. Should I go see if there's a horse there? It's already generated, and it's not like I'll find new stones in there. The new stones, I believe, spawn above a certain level. That's pretty cool. I think this area would be perfect, though, having a wall, like, right where I am. And obviously, I need to block off a lot of these flows. I like them how they are, but, like, that thing sticking out can end. But, oh, man, and the area does look sort of ravaged. Like, back there, I'd clean it up, but up here, leaving the area really ravaged and destroyed, like, just leaving it natural, I think it would work really well. It's approaching nighttime. But yeah, that's an idea I might start. If there's time this episode, if there's not, next episode. Or maybe not next episode. Depends on when next episode happens. Also, I'd need to do some prep and creative mode and stuff, but yeah. Anyway. Let's see if there are any horses in this plains. Because if there are, I'll be really happy. Of course, nighttime isn't a good time to be looking for a horse. But I can't tame the horse. I mean, I can tame the horse, but it would be dumb to tame the horse without a saddle and maybe armor on me. So. Parkour master! It's okay, I wanted to miss. And that jump was impossible anyway. So being a master, not just of cubes, but also of jumping across cubes, I have nothing to be ashamed of. Okay, that's a forest. There's a birch forest back there. Did I mention that I hate birch forests? Because I hate birch forests. I hate birchwood because it looks so bland and disgusting. So, not exactly fond of birchwood. Pumpkins, that's nice to have around. Do I have pumpkins? I feel like I found pumpkin seeds somewhere. Not sure. I'll probably gather these up anyway. Again, nice to have around for jack-o'-lanterns and the like. But it does not look like there are any horses in here. Which is a tad disappointing. So, I think I just heard a Facebook message sound. Spider jockey! Spider jockey! Die! Spider jockey skeleton! Die! Creeper! Die! Creeper burn! Come on, die. 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 Die! Oh! Can I punch him? Is he that close to dying? Uh-oh. 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 No! Oh my god. I'll see you guys when I get home. Oh, my chest plate broke. Blech. Hello, guys. I'm back. We're not at the mountain place anymore. We are back home in the village. There's HQ. Gonna have to sleep in a minute. I receded the landline here quite a bit off camera. I think it looks pretty good. This gravel here looks a little odd, but I'm fine with it. This sand might need a bit of redoing, especially right here. The way the sand was formed, it was pretty awkward to terraform. Yeah. Anyway. As you can see, I have multiple pickaxes. And a lot less armor. I died in the nether and lost a few things. Nothing really major. I killed a witch, got that. I have so many efficiency pickaxes. I actually did record this, but I enchanted a bunch of pickaxes and stuff. Need to harvest the crops. Over and over, and I really want a level 30 pickaxe. There's my silk touch pickaxe. There's my other silk touch pickaxe. Wait, this is the one without unbreaking. Let's put the silk touch over here. I use this to mine, to strip mine and nether quartz and stuff. There's one, yeah, this one only has efficiency 3. Good for, like, I guess for mining quartz and stuff. This is the one I've been using. This is my sword. Oh man, I don't even have enough diamonds for another pickaxe. So, oh yeah, my inventory is all a mess from dying. Let's just throw this stuff away. Do. I don't have a crafting table, which is odd. Okay, we are all ready to go. Actually, I might want to grab some more wood. Okay, let's go. Wait, why am I? Oh, well. Not exactly sure I'm going down here, but I have enchanted so many pickaxes. What is it, like 6? Huh. Oh, hey. What's this? The redstone I built. But are these diamonds? Whoa. Holy crap. I didn't... What? This is 53? I didn't know diamonds could spawn this high up. Sweet, let's get some. Oh, wait. I put these here. I strip mined them with a silk touch pick, and I was going to get a fortune pickaxe so that I could enchant. So that I could get more diamonds. So I was gonna leave them there. I almost had a fortune pickaxe. Find them by surprise, but I don't have enough diamonds for any more pickaxes. I mean, it's gonna be good in the long run to have a lot of work picks, because I won't have to repair for a while. But really, I just want fortune. That's all I want. But anyway, as I mentioned a minute ago, I died in the Nether, and you guys haven't seen the Nether yet. So it's time for a Nether tour. It's actually like at least a week, probably longer, after I recorded the other parts. I just didn't know what to do. Anyway, I covered that up. I should probably get that glowstone. Anyway, we're gonna head this way. That way you can't really cross and without making a bridge, so I didn't. If you see what these torches mark, there is a quick stairway down. You can also go up. There used to be lava there, but I blocked it off and ended up turning what I used to block it off into a bridge. Did the same thing down there. And there's a little hill up there you can climb, and that's usually where I go to mine quartz. But it's just really boring enclosed nether stuff. Probably should have brought my silk touch so I can go quartz mining after, but whatever. There's a glowstone there, which I might mine at some point. Anyway, if you look, there's a bridge here, and do you guys see that silhouette? Oh, well, that's there. But ignoring that, do you see that silhouette behind the lava falling? That's right. There is a nether fortress. I already looted it. Got horse armor, saddle, some diamonds. Really want to find a horse. I love horses. On the multiplayer server I've mentioned in an episode or two, and I partially did a let's play of called Venturecraft. You could buy horses. You could with the in-game currency that they have on multiplayer servers. And I would just buy horse after horse and just give them random names. And there was this one little part of my house that had fences supporting it, and I would just hook them up there. And I had different ones for different purposes, and it was a great time. Now, where I died, I was trying to disable the blaze spawner that was here by covering it with cobblestone, but they just kept spawning. On Venturecraft, also, I should have grabbed more food, but whatever. I disabled a blaze spawner, and it was pretty easy, but these just kept spawning and spawning. I managed to mostly disable this one. There's like one spot where they keep spawning, and I can't figure out where. Not one. Oh, no. Gonna take cover. I don't have a lot of arrows. Oops. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you can hit me. You can hit me. Okay. The cobblestone I accidentally placed is actually making pretty good protection. There you are. One more hit. Oh. Red. Anyway. This way is just your normal nether fortress stuff, nothing exciting. But as you've noticed, and I haven't mentioned yet, I built a nether portal here. I'm thinking I want to build a blaze farm there, and then build an easy path through the overworld. What's this? Oh yeah, I had some... Is that where that obsidian went? I had one more piece of steak and some obsidian that I had left over, and from mining those. Well, yeah, I mined those, and with the extra obsidian I had, I made the portal back there bigger. And then I had 3 extra pieces. And then I lost. And I went AFK for a minute, and then I lost them. How did I throw them away? Anyway, I'm in the middle of a birch forest. I sort of climbed that hill a little bit to see, and it is not the extreme hills right near our place. So I'm going to take down some coordinates and see how far away this is from our base. Okay, guys, I scoped out the coordinates at the other nether portal and the nether portal right there, and I've discovered that the other nether portal is around 1,000, and I checked the coordinates of the train station, and the train station, which again isn't actually based on a train station, just little fantasy builds I made, is near 0, 0. So about, would it be 1,000 times 1,000, or would it be 1,000 diagonal? I think it's 1,000 blocks if you walk diagonally. But no, okay. I'm thinking the area. Okay. I did math. Oh, I just went the wrong way. Oh well. Coming back over to where I was thinking about building a village, I've been thinking a lot and looking a little bit at this place, and I've thought of a lot of the lore behind it. Oh, great. Okay. So, here's how it goes. This was, at one point, a village in a valley. It's not actually really much of a valley, because it's not as enclosed as I'd want it to be. But we can enclose it ourselves, I guess. I'm gonna look at this from above, just so I can figure out exactly where I want the lines to be. Basically, one side of the village is smaller and built against that cliff face. So they have mines. So one side has metal, or has metal and tools and stuff, but the other side has a lot of space, a lot of room, and a lot of water to grow crops. So they have all the food, while the other side has all the metals. And eventually, on the side of the metals, a giant ravine full of lava opened, and that's so it blocked them in. So let's say this right here, this area with those walls there, is the metal village, and then a big ravine opens there, full of lava. Okay, and they want to do something about it, but the farmers on this side are pretty much in agreement that it's not worth it. But these guys are all scared. So anyway, they end up getting into a big dispute, and a wall is built. Let's say the wall is built along there, and no one dares cross. So they're at war. But the thing is, the farmers don't want to attack the weapons and the weaponsmiths, because they're weaponsmiths. They'd outpower them in any fight. But these guys don't want to attack these guys because they'd kill a lot of farmers and destroy a lot of land. So they wouldn't be able to survive. So basically, in order to keep sort of peace, the farmer side brings enough food to this side once in a while that they can get by. So they're sort of at odds, but not really attacking each other. And the wall's keeping them apart, and no one can really tear down the wall because it might just fall down on themselves and they'd kill themselves. And you might say, just go over the mountain. Well, there's a dragon or something like perched up there. So if they go high enough, the dragon will just swoop down and eat them. So they can't go above the mountain, and there's a lava ravine that they're too scared to build over. So yeah, that is basically the plan. The problem, really, is finding a good place to divide it. I definitely want that to be the farmland, but finding a spot for the miners is gonna be tougher. I need to find... Is my volume off? Huh. Don't really hear it. Anyway, doesn't really matter, I guess. What I need to do is find the spot with to put the wall in. I wonder if I could right here. No. Right here. Right here. This right here. Wall goes from here all the way to there. And then the crevice goes from Maybe there are multiple crevices. I just need to find a way to enclose this because it's really open. There's this spot here and there is back here that both need to be enclosed. Although we can't just completely limit ourselves with how much building space we have. Wait, is this spruce wood? Oh, nice. I didn't think we had any spruce wood. I'll go get some saplings and bring them back to HQ. Maybe we don't have to build it right there. Maybe we can find a better spot in this extreme hills. And I'm gonna try to avoid generating too much land. I see some generating in the distance. Hopefully I've already been through all of this. Because again, I don't want to generate much before 1.8. Oh yeah, I've been here. I remember this. There's the plains from a while back. It's nighttime. No, we'll go with the spot there. Yeah, we will. And then I don't know if it'll be next episode, but we'll get started on the big wall, and then we'll see where that goes. And I need to head home. It's getting dark. Curfew is soon. I think the hardest part about this build is going to be figuring out how to keep everything enclosed. I don't really need to keep the farmers so much enclosed because they don't want to attack, but the idea for the whole lore of the village is that the only way they could possibly get to each other is with that wall. And while I know that it's not a real village, so I don't really need to do that, I just like to. One thing I don't want to do is have to try to build a mountain. That would be a lot of work. I don't mind tearing down a mountain, but I really don't want to build one. So yeah, I'm going to spend the night killing mobs to get XP to make or enchant another freaking pickaxe. But in the meantime, we won't be seeing those zombies next time. And they are not able to keep living life to the power of 3. But you guys can keep living life to the power of 3. And the zombies can yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, in the meantime, keep living life to the power of 3. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. The Master of Cubes and the zombie out.